Hello and welcome to Breakout Sports Broadcasting and Rutgers Hockey. I'm John McCooch, joined alongside you for this adventure between Rutgers and Canisius, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Yes, it's Saturday, and you're watching Rutgers hockey, not football. 6-5-1 on the year, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, and Canisius 12-1 on the year. Obviously, we just saw these two teams yesterday, not too long ago, less than 24 hours ago, actually way less than 24 hours ago. That time, they lost 5-1. The Scarlet Knights, again, puck possession was huge. The Canisius Golden Griffins, they have size, and they're dominating in the ACHA. They just took first place over Oswego State after that win against the Scarlet Knights yesterday as well. We will see the starting lineups for both teams when the lineups get announced in just a few moments as well, though. And here come the Scarlet Knights and the Golden Griffins in just a couple moments right here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. But again, Tomas Spiro had a solid one despite the 5-1 situation. Spiro made a lot of great saves, but again, it's this offense for Rutgers. They cannot get a ton of puck possession going against these Golden Griffins as both teams find their way onto the ice for the first time today. They just met, and that's a big narrative that you have to go around and talk about. When two teams that just met each other, Rutgers, you have two choices. You can either let the same result happen, or you can go out and look for your revenge. Despite the talent difference that we see in the Scarlet Knights and the Golden Griffins, it's up to the Scarlet Knights to show what they can do. But we will be right back in just a few moments here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting after lineups, national anthems, and all that great stuff. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back to Breakout Sports Broadcasting. I'm John McCooch here for you as the Rutgers Scarlet Knights about to take on the Canisius Golden Griffins here in game number 2 of this 2-game series this weekend between these two teams. Again, Canisius took the win yesterday, but your lineup for the Rutgers Scarlet Knights: Harrison Albrecht, Max Werfel, Alex Sendecki. Starting out, Alex Seck, Tomas Spiro in net, and Connor Reagan, the other forward as well. So that is your starting lineup for the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. They're about to take on the good old Canisius Golden Griffins, trying to become loss number 2 of the Golden Griffins. Again, 12-1. Will they get number 13? We'll see as the Rutgers Scarlet Knights get puck possession first with Albrecht. The Scarlet Knights work in center ice. And again, the big story of yesterday, Canisius and their puck possession. It's something they've been good at all season long. They've got size. You've got 6'3" players on this team with some muscle, but the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, they fight back well. They fought back yesterday. It's back with Sek. Now Bowen sends another shot, and Spiro's able to make the save on the tip-in attempt early. Tomas Spiro just under 90% save percentage. Allows just under 4 goals a game, a 3.61 goals allowed average. Stands at 6'1", 170. Faceoff goes the way of Canisius, but it goes into the neutral zone. Again, welcome back to Breakout Sports Broadcasting. We've got 2 games today, so make sure to tune in later at 6:10. Is that not a tripping? Player falls over the stick, though. And the Golden Griffins. Sadecki delivers a blow, and now up top near the point. Puck went off of a Golden Griffin, and the Scarlet Knights trying to streak down the ice with Sadecki, but he dumps it. Working behind him. He's got Nissan Garazzi with a shot. But it is saved. It goes the way of the Golden Griffins. Both teams fighting for it. Stick is lost. And we get a stoppage of play. Netminder for the Golden Griffins, Caleb Ursu. We saw Christian Schwartz yesterday. Ursu, the sophomore from Kitchener, Ontario. Good old Canadian. 6'1" netminder, 4 goals allowed average. His face-off will be to the right of Spiro. So that's your netminder duo for the day. Ursu against Spiro. Back at the point now. Going around the net. Play disrupted by the Scarlet Knights. Work back to Schwartz at the point. Now near the circle with Ahrens. Ahrens makes the pass. Looking for someone in the slot. Now back to Ahrens. Right in the middle of the circle. That shot is wide and up top. Jagger North can't get that back on, so they'll have to reset. Shot goes in almost, and a tip in. And a score from Canisius. The Golden Griffins start out early on some great puck movement. Ben Namo had a goal yesterday. Strikes first for the Golden Griffins. So just when Rutgers had a moment of puck possession, they had to kill a penalty there as well. The penalty kill had to face a lot of pressure yesterday. But there's the first goal of the day for the Golden Griffins. Again, Ben Namo with his 5th of the year. Scarlet Knights fell down 1-0 in the last game as he will be created into the boards there. So that puts us back at even strength. But that penalty kill for Rutgers is going to be something to note after that first penalty of the day, early goal. Not even 3 minutes have expired just yet. And Ben Namo gets a little goal streak going for him. 2 against the Scarlet Knights. Spiro comes out of his cage, puts it on his stick. The Golden Griffins back at the point with Collins. Collins sends a shot. It's just wide of Spiro. Chance goes awry. Scarlet Knights trying to just get this out of their zone. Zanecki tried to get rid of it, but still in the zone of Rutgers. Now the Scarlet Knights have it. Kata dumps it away. Rutgers gets a change here. Houlihan comes back on. He's got to make a defensive play. Connor Reagan back on as well. Jennings gets rid of this. Body lane, Canisius. Causing some disruption. Matthew Bowen with it now. Down the other way. 16:52 left on the clock here in period number 1. The Scarlet Knights trying to avoid falling to 500 today. Came into this game 6-5-1 on the year. A lot of ground to make up in the NECHL. They still sit at third place. They are behind Oswego State, who does play today. You will see Oswego State against TCNJ at 6:10. Sek working with it. Makes the pass to Reagan. Reagan flying through. There's a shot. It just goes away from the net. The first real chance for Rutgers. Canisius setting things up here. Dumping this down. It goes on the stick of Roy Shaver. Shaver trying to get rid of this puck. Scram forward in the corner. Shaver getting it now. Back with Nissan Garachi. Nissan Garachi trying to fly his way down the ice. There's the forward for you. Sadecki working. Now that's taken away. Nissan Garachi. It's over the net though. Big shot. Just went over. Thomas Hilliard caused disruption, and Roshan Nissan Garachi almost finished the job and tied this up. That pass just goes away from Turner, and Turner looked like miscommunication. Ryan Butchko, who played tough yesterday. Trying to cause disruption now. Now it sits behind Spiro. Spiro trying to get this out. Almost an own goal. Nissan Garachi trying to get rid of this puck. He lofts it over everybody. Hand up for icing. But it's waved off. Hilliard trying to make that pass to Turner. Turner can't get it on his stick. And now that one's broken up and away. It's right by the net. Now it's away in the corner. 14:45 left to go in this one. Good body lane by the Scarlet Knights. Thomas Hilliard was chasing this puck. Now back into the neutral zone. Jagger North makes the pass out in front of Spiro, but it's broken up. The captain gets rid of it, Harrison Albrecht. Now Turner almost had it on his stick. Now the Golden Griffins have it out in front, almost a goal. Player pushed into the net. There's a shot. Spiro gets it somehow with the glove and smacks it down to the player on him. Tomas Spiro. What a dive. Collins. Now with Ahrens. Ahrens makes a spinorama move. Sendeki playing some tough defense. Now some defense from Turner. Back at the point with Collins. Collins makes the pass. Spiro's out of his net, and they score. Jagger North with the shot. And a 2-goal lead for Canisius. So not the start Rutgers was looking for in this game after falling yesterday 5-1. Jagger North gets a goal. The goal scorers so far, Ben Namel and Jagger North. Both natives of Ontario. And a heavy Canadian presence on this Canisius team. It's what you usually see from those Buffalo area teams. Basically just Canada and New York up there. Reagan trying to get this on his stick, trying to get somewhere to go. Now it's taken away. Luko Kulowitz. Can't get that pass over to Viney, but Spiro covers up with the mittens. Here with 13:24 left to go. 4-2 is your shot advantage for the Golden Griffins. Here in ACHA hockey in the NECHL division. Face-off goes the way of Rutgers. Rutgers trying to set things up, but Bowen's got it. Now it's taken away. Caught on the end. But he gets caught up. And it sits out to the corner. Rutgers trying to get somewhere to go. Looking for players in the slot. Now Kata has to chase this one, but Okulowicz is there. Golden Griffins working this behind them. Jennings can't get that on. Rive working now for Canisius. Rive's got a good story. We'll talk about him in a bit. You hear yesterday, you know what I'm talking about. He's got some NHL blood in the family. And now here he comes. Rive working through. It gets broken up. Golden Griffins fall down to the ice. Back in the neutral zone now. Just dumped right in as Canisius will look to change. Rive comes off the ice. Some new faces for the Golden Griffins. Checked right in the back there, and they'll get rid of this puck. Almost with Houlihan. Shaver's got to get there, though. Two Golden Griffins collide into each other. Reese got rid of it. Now Shaver. Shaver sends it all the way on the boards. Now behind the netminder. Because Ursu has not had to take a ton of shots here. And that puck goes out of play. With just under 12 minutes remaining here in period number 1, the Canisius Golden Griffins lead 2-0. We get a stoppage of play here as well as that goes out of play, and we'll get a face-off in just a couple seconds here. But again, the Golden Griffins, 12-1 on the year. The road trip down to good old Jersey so far has gone well for them. Haven't lost in quite a long time as that one's taken away in the neutral zone right at center ice. He falls down. That's Askin. Again, more disruption from Rutgers. Calhoun chasing this puck. Scarlet Knights get rid of it. Hit into the corner. There's Wicks. Reese now looking on the edge. Can't get it on his stick. Weiner was there. Now it's by Ursu. Geronimo White Duck able to get rid of it, though. Sits in the corner for the Golden Griffins. Sits back in the neutral zone. Turner now with Reese. Reese trying to get ahead of it. He can't. Quinn Collins with a disruption. Now back with Collins. Collins lofts it. It gets headed down by Hilliard. The Golden Griffins get rid of it. Now Canisius working with Calhoun. Calhoun dumps this puck, and the Golden Griffins get a change, and they change often. Almost a platoon swap for the Golden Griffins, and that was taken away. Working in the circle, no. Bowen's able to get there. But a great diving play from Nissan Garachi to get this puck going the other way. Now Turner. Turner looking in the corner. Turner setting a pass up, no one there for it, and it's back near center ice. Butchko taking things slow. Now they send it all the way down. Nissan Garachi, it goes off of his stick. Right behind Ursu. Nissan Garachi sends it back up near the point. That shot can't get there. Gets on net, though. Now it sits in the corner. Turner sends a pass in. It goes off the pad of Ursu. Nissan Garachi trying to lay a body. Werfel there. Werfel, one of the starters today. Butchko. And he will take things slow. Now working behind, Shaver with Aarons defending. The Rutgers will work this down the other end. Now Reagan. Reagan makes a move, and Reagan's got room. He takes a shot. It's deflected. And a save from Ursu. Now taken back away by Reagan. Reagan with the pass right around him, working through with a big body from Werfel, and that puck goes all the way up and out of play. Defying gravity, that puck did. With 9:32 in the first period, Rutgers still sits down 2-0. Faceoff goes to his left, his right, of Ursu. He goes off with the glove. No chance out in front. Rutgers can't get that one through. Trying to work his back to the point. Now they do. Jennings sends that shot in. It's taken away. Now Canisius trying to work on the break. He falls down. Spiro's coming out of his cage. And good disruption on the defense. Now a chance out in front. Spiro makes the save. Tomas Spiro. What a save. Back in the defensive zone of Canisius. This puck got rid of by Rutgers. As it sits now in the neutral zone, they'll all have to get back on side. Sek sends it. Werfel with it. Trying to go around. Gets it to Reagan. Reagan just on the end of his stick. Strong defense from the Golden Griffins. Now breaking down the other way. That one just goes too far. And Rive dumps it back in. So his Golden Griffins can get a change again. 4 shifts. Vanderline pointing for the dump as he wanted to chase this puck. Jerkowski with it now. Jerkowski looking. Now goes around Spiro. He's got Collins at the point. Collins sends it in. No tip in for Canisius, and that puck gets lifted. And we will take a stoppage out of play. So the Golden Griffins, again, looking for their third goal of the day. They're already applying pressure. Yeah, we'll take a look at the last game these two teams played just yesterday. 7:30 start, a 5-1 loss. Canisius won that shot total 37-29. Canisius leading the shot total yet again. That's in front of Spiro. And Spiro does it again. Tomas Spiro is dynamite today. Kata now with it on the other end. And that's broken up. Rutgers trying to keep this on. Kata with it now. Back in the corner with Albrecht. Albrecht sends it. There's a slapper. It goes wide. Albrecht dumps it back in. Amesquita couldn't get there. Now it stays away from their defensive zone. Smargon sends his back over with Butchko. Butchko trying to work now. Rutgers will dump. Got to be some tired legs out there for the Scarlet Knights. Here with 7:20 in period number 1. Streaking down the ice. Canisius takes a tough hit. Rutgers playing physical. That's what you need to see from Rutgers, down 2-0. Losing yesterday. From physicality. That's important. Butchko now working near the point. That's sent in. An easy way to deflect it from Ursu, and that one will be blown away. Looks like he may have had a penalty on that previous exchange. There will be a penalty on Tyler Hansen for the Golden Griffins, so Rutgers get to take a look at their power play today. Tyler Hansen had a slashing yesterday in the win. We'll see if Rutgers can take advantage of a power play this time around. Back at the point now. Looking. Finds Reagan. Reagan trying to set something up. 2 Golden Griffins there as his penalty kill. Trying to stay hot for the Golden Griffins. Now a chance over by Reagan. Reagan with it in the corner. Out to Albrecht. Right at the top. Hilliard gets it back up to the point. Now on the other end with Reagan. Reagan with Albrecht. Now on the far side. Back with Albrecht. He can't get it on his stick. So we'll have to reset. Here with Reagan. Connor Reagan with some speed in the starting lineup today. Connor Reagan making a move, and it's saved. And on the rebound, he saves it again. Connor Reagan, what a move, and we've got some extracurriculars, of course. Not enough to squabble up. That'll get blown off, and that will be a penalty against Thomas Hilliard. So Hilliard takes a penalty. Here with 6:05. So we will play some 4-on-4. Canisius got the scoring really started 4-on-4. It's a big moment for Canisius yesterday. Kata now on the other end. Again, a ton of spacing can favor a speedy team like Rutgers, but we will see. Or maybe the speedy team of Canisius, the Golden Griffins, working down the other way. Sends a shot. That's wide of Spiro. DePedria trying to work for this puck. The Scarlet Knights have it. Askin has it. No numbers with him. Askin still driving. Trying to find somewhere to go with it, and he will fall down and get that broken up. As Rutgers will look to change on the other end, and they do. Alex Sendecki working around. Here it is, 4-on-4 play. Scarlet Knights trying to make things work. There's 20 seconds left on the original Canisius penalty. So it will be a very short power play for the Golden Griffins once that finishes up. Now sent down by Spiro. Spiro's got to put it on his stick. He does. Jennings holds on to it for the Scarlet Knights. Now Jennings weaving through, makes a pass in the neutral zone. Taken away Okulowicz. And now they get the extra man, the Golden Griffins, with a perfect time to set it up. Looking for a power play goal now. Ahrens working back with Okulowicz. But takes it himself as Ahrens, again looking for a moment. He's got a pass and can't get that one is Bowen. Working back behind now. Rutgers takes it away. You have to transition from 4-on-4 to penalty kill now. Okulowicz with the dump right in front. Now Calhoun, who had a goal yesterday, gets it back to Ahrens. Ahrens with the send. And now back to Ahrens. Ahrens has it at the top. Now Okulowicz with the shot. And Spiro with the glove. Snagged it right out of the air. When you're down and you have a netminder like Spiro, you can stay in a lot of games. And that's a save that can give you a ton of momentum. 13 seconds left on that penalty with 4:18 left to go. Now sent out in front of Spiro. Nissan Garachi will chase this puck, and he'll dump this away. Geronimo White Duck waiting for it. Jennings almost had it on the tip. He can't get that one cleanly. It was Bandelion. And now Butchko. Butchko slams himself into the boards. Shaver with it behind Spiro. Now Shaver working through. They send this puck away. Hilliard has it on his knees. Hilliard working, sends it in, and that one is saved by Ursu. Hilliard, now it's out in front. Backhanded shot, no. The Golden Griffins get this away, and we are back to even strength as well. Had Nissan Garachi streaking, and that will be an easy penalty to call, so Rutgers will go right back on the power play. Weren't able to take advantage, also weren't able to get the full power play after the Hilliard penalty. So the Scarlet Knights get another look at their power play unit here against the Golden Griffins. Face-off to the left of Ursu. Goes Rutgers' direction. Albrecht looking for the right pass. Gets it over Reagan. Reagan working with it. Now in front. No one there in the slot to finish the job. Behind Ursu. Back up to Reagan. Reagan looking for somewhere to go. Finds himself in the corner. That one is not clean off the stick, but Albrecht back with it. He makes his pass. Now back to Albrecht. Albrecht fakes a shot, sends a pass to his right. Now a chance. It's tipped up by Canisius. Canisius with some tough defense on the penalty kill. At the point now, Albrecht with the pass to Reagan. Reagan trying to feed this through. Almost tipped in, but a good push from Canisius. But they keep it in the offensive zone. There's a shot. It goes right in front of Ursu. Now a chance on a rebound. No, and Canisius able to clean this up. The chance you look for if you're Rutgers, that was it right there. Shot totals at about even now. Fed in by Hilliard, and everyone, thanks goodness that nets exist. That's out of play. Whistle still blown. We'll get a change here. We may take a time. So again, good chances out in front for Rutgers. Just the opportunities you want to see. And again, out in front, but good way to clean it up by Canisius as the face-off goes the way of the Golden Griffins. Taking on the glove. Butchko working in the neutral zone now. Here with 2:30. Dumped right in, weaving around. And that one didn't get cleanly off of his stick. Back outside the circle, now out in front. Kata looking for a shot, can't get there. Kata back up near the point. Here with Jennings. Looking, Butchko weaving right near the Rutgers logo. Chance out on the other end, no, it's off. And everyone has to get back on side now. 25 seconds remain in this power play. Change on for Canisius. Taken by Rutgers. Looks like we have a penalty on the other end. So we do have the whistle blown with 17 seconds left in the original penalty. That one was just a play blown dead. Still 5-on-4. And now Rutgers with it. Okada taking it on the other end. He crosses the blue line, sends a shot, an easy glove for Ursu. As he makes his save. 9 seconds on that penalty. He's just waiting to get out of that box. It's like Brandon Lukumsky. Here with 1:47, a very quick first period so far. Nissan Garachi back on the ice for the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Trying to keep this out of the defensive zone, and Canisius. Everybody got their twig there on the puck. Sadecki holds on to it in his defensive zone. Calhoun broke this up. Bandeline working. Calhoun sends it out in front with Wicks. Wicks sends a shot. It's off the pad of Spiro. Spiro with the save in close. Now Nissan Garachi trying to work it through on the other end here with 1:15. Nissan Garachi delivers a body trying to get this puck out. No, Sadecki looking. No one there for it. Now the Golden Griffins working the other way. That goes off of a body. Calhoun can't see it. Amesquita working in their own defensive end. Falls off of the stick. Nissan Garachi. He just has to dump. And Geronimo White Duck will just hold on and set up. Back with them now. Calhoun bounces it off the boards. Aaron's chasing this puck. He might win the foot race. Aaron's looking now at the top. They keep it on side. White Duck sends a shot. It's broken up by Rutgers. Good way to slam it down. Collins sends it in. And Rutgers has it. There were 20 seconds left to go. Off with Jennings. Now Sek. Sek gets it to Reagan. Reagan weaving around. Connor Reagan feeding it out in front. There's a chance, and it's saved on the rebound again, too. Ursu has been dynamite. Now another shot. Broken up. Canisius gets rid of it. Here with 2 seconds. And that will expire the first period of play. The Rutgers Scarlet Knights start out game number 2 of the weekend down 2-0 against the Golden Griffins. Ben Namu and Jagger North score for the Scarlet Knights. And Rutgers falls down 2-0 here in period number 1. But that will send us to an intermission here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. We'll be right back for period number 2 and see if the Scarlet Knights can rebound. And we're back here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. I'm John McCooch, here for the second period of play between the Rutgers Scarlet Knights and the Canisius Golden Griffins. Canisius packed in 2 goals in the first period. Rutgers looking to rebound here in period number 2 as Geronimo White Duck sends that one in. It is off the pads of Spiro. Back up at the point now for the Canisius Golden Griffins. Sent in, nowhere to go. Now behind the net, Canisius starting out strong already. Aaron sends it over to White Duck. White Duck. This play is blown dead. Net may have been dislodged. That's what happened. Net was dislodged early on. So we've got to put it back together. Face-off goes the way of the Scarlet Knights. There we go, out in front. Good way to get rid of that one. Almost danger for the Scarlet Knights. Canisius working back with it on their own side. Saved by Tomas Spiro. On that shot, a quick one fed in. The Scarlet Knights looking to at least give themselves some life. It's only a 2-goal lead against the Golden Griffins. Canisius, that one saved by Spiro off the stick. Nissan Garachi trying to tip this out and go around him, but Bowen stands tall. Jennings has to chase this now for Rutgers. Scarlet Knights. Now with Hilliard. Hilliard loses the puck. And that one's fed up the other way. Namewell, who has a goal today, gets rid of that. Houlihan trying to clear for the Scarlet Knights. Now Turner. Jack Turner loses it. Houlihan's able to get it down the other way. And Turner's got to chase this down. That he does, but he can't set anything up out of it. And Canisius able to recover yet again. The Golden Griffins do such a good job of just recovering in tough situations. Now a shot goes off of Spiro. Shot totals now favor Canisius by 1. Hilliard going down the other way. Hilliard makes a move, and it's saved by Hershu with the glove. Hilliard made his move, but Hershu went down and got it. And that keeps it a 2-0 game in favor of Canisius. Colin Smargon will take the face-off for Rutgers. Goes the way of Canisius. Connor Schwartz trying to get rid of this. Canisius going down the other way. Amesquita looking for it now. And that will just be dumped out away. Ursu able to get there. Smargon chasing this puck. Set up back. Now Canisius driving in for the Golden Griffins. Set up top. No, can't get that one on net. Now Connor Schwartz bounces this off the boards. Kicks that over. And that will be a hooking. Penalty will go against TCNJ, or Canisius. And now we'll see it here again. We'll see exactly how that happened. It's a very easy penalty to call. So shot went in, almost went over. And again, just an obvious play for this official crew to call here in this one, as we will see a power play for the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. You see it right there. Stick just dragged him down. For those at home, you can't do that. Reagan, back to Albrecht. Albrecht now at the top. Sends it in. Chance for a backhanded shot. No, it gets broken up. Scarlet Knights have been so close, but so far multiple times is Jurkowski trying to work with it. Jurkowski making a move, driving in. No, it's gotten rid of by Albrecht. Albrecht with some soft defense. Rutgers working through the neutral zone now. Now it's center ice with the Mercer Chiefs logo crossing the blue line. Fed back up around, not clean off his stick. Sek looking, back with Albrecht. Reagan back now with Reagan. Reagan to Albrecht. Albrecht with a shot. No, it's a pass. Now in front, it gets skied into the air. Albrecht Pass to his left. Now back with Albrecht. That's broken up again by Collins. Collins now taking it the other way. And Canisius will dump this in, and they get a change. Here on this penalty kill for the Golden Griffins. Ahrens. And it causes disruption. And Rutgers staying in their own defensive zone. They are on the power play. 42 seconds left. Here in the man advantage, that just bounces right off the boards near the Rutgers bench. Hilliard finally gets his back into the zone, and it gets sent right out of way. Spiro holds on to it. Rutgers does not create any opportunities off this power play. Hilliard working around. Now back in the offensive zone, but again, Canisius right there for it. And that's dumped in again. No icing, as there's 10 seconds remaining on the penalty by Liam Wicks. Rutgers working now. Man comes back on. We're back at even strength. Turner lost it, trying to clear. Now back with Namel. Namel with a shot, and he goes top shelf, and he scores his second of the day. Ben Namel delivers it again for Canisius, and we'll take a look yet again. So it's broken up on a play. He created a breakaway out of this as well. Ahrens with a good feed, and Namel just did the rest. Popped the bottle and got it done. Now a 3-0 lead for Canisius. They call it the most dangerous lead in hockey. We'll see if that rings true today in a comeback attempt for Rutgers, but they are down early against a very tough Canisius team. Seen it yesterday. But now Ben Namel on hat trick watch. Now Rive working through. Sends it out. Can't get that one. On the pass. Now behind the net. Working through. Sent in from Spiro on a tough angle, but Spiro able to dive down and make the save with 14:53 left in period number 2. So Namel with goals 5 and 6 on the season. Had one yesterday as well, so 3 of his season goals, half of his goals on the season. Now coming against the Rutgers Scarlet Knights in this 2-game stretch. Werfel looking for it. Again, Rutgers not had a chance at a goal yet in this second period. We're in this frame. Reagan trying to get somewhere. They had 3 Golden Griffins just there for it to break this up. Now Namel heading back the other way, sends a shot. It's wide. No Hattie. Working back with it at the point now. And here they go. Werfel. Again, Canisius there to break it up. This gets dumped back in Canisius' defensive zone. Reagan able to get this and back dumped. He gets slammed into the boards. Putting his body on the line to just keep this away. Now goes the other way. Hand up for icing. And that it will be. Canisius doesn't agree. But the call is made. Haven't seen a ton of icing in this game as well. Also at even strength there on that one. Under 14 minutes left to go here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. Again, this is our first of 2 games today. We got another game later today. So make sure to tune in at 6:10. Get a chance to take a look at Oswego State. Well, we've still got this one. We still got another period after this and plenty remaining in this one as Ahrens sends it over near the Canisius bench. Now back with Ahrens. Ahrens with a shot. It's stuffed in. Dan Zacharine finishes the job on a great feed. Spiro was all the way to the other side and could not make the save. As Zacharine able to get rid of it again right off the face-off too. Canisius just streaking right down the ice. And you'll see Spiro. Spiro just came all the way out of his net. He's not even in his crease trying to make a save on that puck, but it just led to a wide open opportunity for Dan Zacharine's 4th goal of the year. So the goal scorers so far, Jagger North, 2 from Ben Namel, and Dan Zacharine gets that one. 13:48 left to go here in period number 2. And some discussion here. Maybe thoughts of offside if Rutgers gets lucky. But we do have a timeout here. And again, to give you an update on the standings, Canisius just overtook Oswego State. They advanced to 12-1. They got 24 points now in the NECHL. High-ranking team in the ACHA. This is not the easy matchup for Rutgers. This is the meat of their schedule, a team that they do not want to see. But they do. They play in the NECHL, and you got to see the tough teams. It's a good opportunity for, again, a very young Rutgers team. They've got a lot of freshmen, a lot of first-timers in terms of the program. They get to take on a tough Canisius team and see what life in the ACHA is really like. Canisius has just been dancing through life for the ACHA, but Rutgers trying to do their own dance. Now Rutgers with it in their own defensive zone, 13:34 on the clock. The Scarlet Knights, again, trying to get any semblance of an offense here in period number 2. It's been a long time since their last shot. They'll say it's deflected, so no icing on that play. Now a tough hit into the boards. Again, Rutgers, if they're going to win this game, physicality is going to be reason number 1 why. Poked out by Turner, another body lane. As Nissan Garachi holds on to the puck. And he dumps that all the way in. Now out in front. Chance working through the slot. It's wide. Now a chance. Out in front again. It's tipped up. Caleb Ursu gets it on the pad, and it's out of play. But that was the first real chance of the second period for Rutgers, it feels like. Sometimes all you need to do is see one chance, and anything else is possible after that. That gets put back into its proper position. Face off to Ursu's right, who just made a good pad save. Rutgers headed to this period with 9 shots. That's their 10th right there. Albrecht can't get this one away. Now Canisius working down the other end. Jagger North sends it in. Spiro's able to get it on his pads. Now Jagger North back with it again. Or Zacharine back with it again. Loses it. Now a traffic jam for it. Rutgers breaks the jam. Lofted. And trying to just send that down, but can't do it. White Duck sends that dump. And again, Canisius. What a body lane from the Golden Griffins. Another big hit on the other end. Canisius just has that size that Rutgers hasn't been able to match just so far in these 2 games. Stretching another body lane on the other end. Quinn Collins will dump this puck. Spiro couldn't get it on his stick. Big body from Jerkowski. Now with White Duck. White Duck keeps it on the blue line. It goes over Spiro, but it's wide of him. Now the Scarlet Knights, that one's deflected. Now here come the Scarlet Knights. Askin looking, sends a shot, and that's right into the lap of Caleb Ursu. With 11:35, so another shot for Rutgers, and they will take a face-off. That's going to be important in the period number 2, as Canisius holds on to a 4-0 lead in the middle of the second period. Reagan sends it all the way to the other point. Now sent back, and it's wide of Ursu. Reagan looking. Back with him now. Trying to get that tip, and he can't do it. Sek jumped into the air trying to tip that puck into the net, but could not get that done. The Golden Griffins. Rive broke that up, but it ended up back in possession of Rutgers. Now feeding in the neutral zone. Here comes Namel. Namel tried to work that behind him, but not the play they needed. Rive taking some tough pressure. Again, they've brought this all the way back to their defensive zone. Good pressure from the Scarlet Knights. Namel, that goes all the way off his stick. It goes by Spiro. Spiro puts it back behind him. And now Rutgers. Bit of a flick pass. Now some puck movement here. And that's broken off by Okulowicz. starting to see those semblances of offense for Rutgers. Jennings just went through a couple of defenders, but now it's back with the Golden Griffins. Fed back out in front. Handed down. Canisius with a shot. It's off of a body. Great with a dive down 2 times. It went off of him on the diving play. Looking to get this back up now. Works it to the point. Now Bowen sends it into the corner. Corner shot on the pass all the way to the other side. A cross-ice pass. Now it's almost tipped in, and Spiro's down for it. And that he is. Tomas Spiro able to cover up with 10:05. Again, Rutgers, 5 losses in regulation, 1 of them coming in overtime, 6 wins on the year. Hoping to avoid falling to 6-6-1. But they'll need to start scoring as soon as possible if they want to see a win on their record. After this one, as Kata dives down, Kata gets back up, looking for a pass to make. And he'll weave this around the boards. Mesquita looking. Fed back up with Kata. Kata looking. Has nowhere to go. Again, 2 Golden Griffins have been around every time anybody has possession. Butchko gets this away. The Golden Griffins, again, still playing hard. Kata trying to find a way to get the puck on his stick. Now it's taken back up. And a big body lane in the corner. Kata with it in front. It goes off the padding of Ursu. Now a shot sent up by Ursu, and that one's all the way wide. And Butchko takes it, but he's back in the neutral zone, so everyone's got to get back on side. But that they do. Fed back out in front, no. Quick change for Rutgers. He'll hand that down, or try to at least. He's got the hops, but could not get that down. Way to intercept it from the Scarlet Knights. But it's back the other way with Canisius as Hansen dumps that in. Butchko has that one carried off of his skate. Nissan Garachi chasing this one, and he is slammed into the boards. Hillier now with it. Big body again from Canisius. Zacharine. They have a 3-on-2 here. Goes awry. Makes a move, no. Canisius has it taken away. Askin takes some pressure. Wanted a call as that one touches the netting and goes out of play. With 8:22 left to go in a 4-0 hockey game. Rutgers will make a few swaps. Canisius makes some swaps of their own. A face-off. Coming up to the left of Ursu. You got to get off the ice. Again, some more discussion. So that change was not allowed. Aaron's trying to stay on the ice for the face-off. But this face-off will be taken instead by Liam Wicks. Geronimo White Duck holding on to it now in their own end. Canisius almost had a chance at a breakaway with Zachary, and it goes into the scorer's table. So a souvenir for our friends operating the clock and whatnot. One thing I've noticed, no music today for the Scarlet Knights. They had music yesterday. I haven't heard a song get played yet. Maybe that audio system wasn't working. They stopped playing songs at the end of the 3rd period yesterday. Go back yesterday and watch. Christian Schwartz of Canisius was really dancing to Nickelback in ways I didn't know you could dance to Nickelback. I'm sure he's waiting for something to get played, but no music today. 8 minutes left on the clock here in period number 2. Jagger North fighting through, trying to get a pass off. No, Scarlet Knights get it taken away, though. Aarons does come on the ice, so he will be able to get changed on. Reagan makes that pass and just right into the lap of Jagger North. Zacharine trying to work out of the corner. May have a traffic jam coming up here for both teams. Jagger North gets it behind the netminder. And now here they work. Aaron's looking to work. Again, still just been jammed up by the corner and behind the net. Hasn't gone back into the neutral zone or at the point. And we've got a New Jersey traffic jam. What else is new? Rutgers trying to work this off the boards. And now it's back into neutral zone. That's just too far off the stick of Sek. But Sek trying to work this back. It almost had a shot on go through, and Jennings, that one's taken away. Aaron's looking. They've got numbers here between his legs. Now back in front. And Rutgers has to work with numbers here. They got to go quick. The Scarlet Knights, they have their numbers. Here's Reese. Gets it to Reagan. Reagan with a shot. It's up top. Now back with it. Jennings waiting for it, tapping for it. And that is cleared. Canisius clears it again. Vandelion got that over. Spiro's got to go underhand and catch it. Make sure that puck does not fall to any danger. 4-0 is your score still. Here with 6:19 left to go in the second period. This period moving along quickly as well. And one thing I noticed, if you think about Rutgers sports, Rutgers football is on Peacock today. Rutgers hockey is on Breakout Sports Broadcasting, so neither Rutgers sport is on TV today. World of streaming. Taking over. 6:10. Rutgers. Slowing things down with Butchko. Butchko. It's over to Shaver. Shaver looking through, trying to weave around. Again, every time Rutgers touches the puck, there are 3 Canisius players waiting for it. Now Rive gets it behind him. That one just sits right behind the netminder, and the Scarlet Knights looking to move now. Goes the other way. Rutgers trying to take it away. No, can't get that cleanly. Now hit into the boards, and Canisius applying some pressure. Scarlet Knights. And that will go offside. Or a penalty, actually. Big story. Nate Rive, who is just on the ice, still on the ice for now. His father, Craig Rive, played 18 seasons in the National Hockey League. Assistant captain with Montreal for 5 years. Assistant captain with San Jose for a year from 07 to 08. He's a captain of Buffalo for 3 years. So from Craig Rive to Nate Rive. That penalty goes against Rutgers. Go on Carson Weiner. So Canisius gets on the power play, and that puck is sent back to Rive. Rive with a shot. It's saved by Spiro. He's also cousin with Mackenzie Weegar, a very solid NHL defenseman for the Calgary Flames. Number 25's got that NHL lineage with Nate Rive, the Rive family. A lot of hockey talent with that last name. Bowen slowing things down. As again, Canisius be on the power play. Here for this one. Bowen with the feed over. Great moves from Wicks. Wicks has Rive to his right. Okulowicz now at the other point with Bowen. Bowen looking around. Okulowicz able to keep this onside. Rive looking. Nate Rive looking for a chance. Now going the other way. Sends it to the circle. Now back to Rive. Rive gets it back the other way to his right. Now behind the net. Here with 4:30 left to go. Okulowicz looking, sends it near the circle on the far side. Canisius looking to rotate here. Bowen back with Okulowicz. Okulowicz has Rive. Rive with a slapper and a pat save from Spiro. But Rive's got it right back. Okulowicz back with Rive. Rive looking the other way. Now back with Rive yet again. Rive with a shot. It's just tipped up. Canisius with puck possession, and puck possession. Point now with it. Looking behind him. Trying to get a feed. Spins around. Passes to Rive. Rive with a shot. It's wide and out of play. Spiro was able to tip that out. That'll go down as a save for him. So we saw plenty of Nate Rive on that possession. He's got 7 goals on the year. No assists, so that's his only point so far. Face-off will be to the right of Spiro. Now in front with Schwartz. Schwartz looking with Jagger North. North makes the pass. Now back with North. North feeds it again. Namel looking for the Hattie here today. Now back behind him. Out in front, Calhoun back to Namel. Namel looking again. Makes the pass over towards a circle. There's a chance again. Working, weaving. That one sent in by Aarons. It's saved by Spiro. Calhoun waiting. Back to even strength now. A shot to Spiro goes wide. North with the dump. Calhoun looking for it. Out in front now. And Calhoun trying to control this puck. So again, we're back at even strength, but Canisius holding on to that momentum from the power play chance. No goal out of it, so that is a killed penalty. And White Duck kick at that one on the slapper. Ursu comes out of his cage, gets it back around. He's got to get back in that cage, and that he does. Johnson gets that one taken away. Nissan Garachi there to corral. Jennings back over with Nissan Garachi. Turner with it. And Turner might have a chance. Here comes Turner. Turner weaving through, and it's a goal. Stuffed it right in. We'll take a look. Jack Turner able to get there and make a great move, and that's the counter opportunity that Rutgers needed for so long in this game, and they open up their scoring of the day. Turner just took it, made a move. Ursu almost got it on the pad, but it was stuffed right in like a Thanksgiving turkey. 2:34 is the time of that goal. Jack Turner gets his 5th goal of the season for the Scarlet Knights. Big body, sticks flying. Now Butchko with it. So Rutgers, after killing a penalty, get a breakaway goal. There from Turner. Sent back up towards the point. Jerkowski. Behind Spiro now with the feed. Back up, it's wide. On that shot, 19-12 is your shot advantage for Canisius. Not a ton of shots in this game as that is blown dead. Looks like a penalty as well. Butchko's confused. So one would imagine the penalty is on him, and it will be on him. Ryan Butchko, the Holmdel native. He's only had 4 penalty minutes on the season. He's not happy. He's getting taken back to the locker room, actually, so he may have been taken out of this game. He's not happy at all. So we'll see what the official call is on that play. Because usually when players get removed from games, bad things happen in terms of penalty minutes. Here with 1:57, and we'll have plenty of discussion as to exactly how this will be handled. Doesn't seem like there's a penalty. On this one. And waiting for any official word. A very strange moment in this hockey game. Butchko was immediately confused at a whistle blown. It looked like there was a hit into the corner. And Butchko was involved on that play. And Butchko, not out of the locker room, is still having discussions, and now he's going back to the locker room. So we'll see what... Not sure if I'll be able to give you an update on that one. But he will head to the dressing room. 4-1 scoreline, no penalty, no power play, but no Butchko. And now taken the other way, the Scarlet Knights trying to fight for something here. They lose at Jagger North. We'll lift this puck back up, and Albrecht is there for it. He parades it off the boards, and Okulowicz has to handle. Bowen lofts that up to Okulowicz. Okulowicz had it on the hand, couldn't get it back on the stick cleanly, and that will be a penalty on Smargon. He boarded a man. Immediately went to the box, immediately knew what was happening. So Butchko also watching from the glass to our right here on this setup of Breakout Sports Broadcasting. He's got a couple, it's like coaches and staff members with him just watching from the glass. So that'll be a penalty, though, first off on Colin Smargon. It'll be his 4 penalty minutes of the year. Nissan Garachi working through, gets it back up, and he can't stay on side. Nissan Garachi dumps this all the way on the other end here with 1:18 left to go as Rutgers tries to kill this penalty from Smargon. And it will bleed a bit into the third period as well. It's about 1:35 on the penalty left and 1:06 on your clock here. So Canisius trying to score on a power play yet again. Under 1 minute remaining in the second period of play. Fed back up to the point. Canisius trying to work through. There's a shot from Ahrens, and it's gloved out of the sky by Tomas Spiro. Here with 49.3 seconds remaining, 1:19 on the power play on the penalty from Smargon. Yeah, that's Smargon's. He will have 4 penalty minutes on the year now. Doesn't commit a ton of penalties. He's played a lot in this 2-game stretch against Canisius. Ahrens looking for Calhoun, and that one almost tipped in off of almost looked like a Rutgers stick. But it goes wide, and now working in the corner. The Golden Griffins going behind the net. Back up in the circle now is North. North looking, North waiting. Spiro gets his glove out, now in front, but a Rutgers Scarlet Knight there for it, and they'll go back the other way. But this one is dumped. They again are trying to kill this penalty here. Werfel sends a shot. It goes off of Ursu. And now Ahrens with it. With just about 15 seconds remaining on the clock here in period number 2. Schwartz has it at center ice. Schwartz with the feed. Now back with Jennings. 5 seconds left. Houlihan keeps it. And that will do it for period number 2. So just about 30 seconds will be the amount of time that Canisius starts the power play with. A couple goals, a big goal for Rutgers. As Jack Turner got onto the board in terms of scoring 5 goals on the year now for that Scarlet Knight. So no more Butchko, and we will see exactly what happened. I'll see if I can maybe find out. But we'll be right back here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting for period number 3 in just a few moments. Do not go anywhere here for Rutgers Scarlet Knight Hockey on BSB. Welcome back to Breakout Sports Broadcasting in Rutgers Hockey here on BSB. The Rutgers Scarlet Knights down 4-1 to the Canisius Golden Griffins. I'm John McCooch here with you for this one. We've got 20 minutes left to go. Period number 3. The Scarlet Knights down by 3. Still got a chance. They got a breakaway on the Jack Turner goal the middle of the second period. So they're hoping to kind of capitalize on that, come back in this one, give themselves a fighting chance in the NECHL. They sit with 13 points in third place in the standings. Canisius leads this NECHL, 24 points. So a bit of ground to make up for the Scarlet Knights. But if they're able to come back and get a win, or at least maybe get a point out of this, and they're behind Oswego State for second as well, they've got 23. But the Scarlet Knights and Golden Griffins back out onto the ice, so we'll begin play in just a few moments here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. Thank you for sticking around with us here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting for some Rutgers hockey. We've still got a broadcast tonight down at Old Cy Fieldhouse. TC&J in Oswego State. Make sure to stick around at 6:10 for that matchup. Got a great broadcast down there as well. We do get a bit of a break after we finish up this Rutgers Scarlet Knight game. Had plenty of games yesterday as well. Ryder played yesterday. Fell to Rowan. We've got Ryder playing today as well. So Ryder fell to Rowan. They'll look to even things up today. Again, awaiting the faceoff here in period number 3. 20 more minutes, and we'll see if Rutgers can start a climb back. The faceoff gets pushed back again. Reagan's able to kick that out of there, and the Scarlet Knights down by 3. What will they do, and how will they respond? You'll find out right here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting as Reagan sends it the other side of the defensive zone. Albrecht gets it back to Reagan. Reagan looking and feeding it through, and that's off of a stick. Geronimo White Duck can't get that one on as well, and this goes all the way down. Collins sends that over. Now a shot from Reagan, and it's gloved out of the air by Caleb Ursu. Again, Ursu 2-1 on the year. A 4 goals allowed average, exactly 4. He's sophomore from Kitchener, Ontario. Playing solid today, only allowed the 1 goal on the breakaway. A good opportunity, that was Jack Turner with the lone goal. Hilliard had it yesterday, the only goal for Rutgers. Rutgers definitely would not want to come out of this 2-game stretch only scoring 2 goals, so you'd have to imagine the offense will be out there. They also, at the end of the game, did pull their netminder down a couple. Down 3 at the time, I believe. They still pulled the netminder, so this is a team. The big thing to notice about Rutgers, the way that they've played, is we have a stoppage for some reason. The big thing about Rutgers is they have not given up at all in these 2 games. You'll see a lot of teams kind of just mail it in after going down by 3. Rutgers is still playing as if it's 0-0. That's coaching. It's a big thing to note. And we'll see if that resilience can lead to some points here. As Reagan sends that one off the pads. That goes off a stick. Rutgers trying to fight for it, but Canisius again comes out with it. Back at center ice now. Aaron's tried to feed that just too far of Zacharine. Lifted up into the air. Taken now. Reagan weaving through. Reagan trying to use some energy, and there's a shot, no rebound, and it's saved by Ursu. Great play by him. Reagan making his move. Reagan with the shot, high slot, nowhere to go. It's high. Nissan Garachi chasing this puck. Hoping Roshan Nissan Garachi can find a way, and that one's taken away. Wicks making his move. Wicks looking, going around, trying to wrap around. Good defensive dive from Rutgers. Bodies on the line for the Scarlet Knights. And they'll clear it. Also to note, Ryan Butchko was removed from this contest, and that's an icing, was removed from this contest. We are not sure exactly why. Out of assumptions we can make, he may have said something to officials. There was a hit in the corner. He may have thought there was a penalty. He may have said something to officials. However, there was no power play or penalty called. He was just removed. So we're not exactly sure. As this one's out in front of Spiro. Spiro's able to get on the pad. That one's stuffed in. And Spiro gets the glove on it, as he will dive and make it happen. So Spiro, after facing some tough pressure, he will just squash that down for the Scarlet Knights. Again, another stoppage. Trainer walks out onto the ice. Looks like Okulowicz comes off. Or he's just going the other way. Okulowicz back on now. And play will continue, as Wicks will take this face-off for Canisius. Canisius, again, just so impressive so far this season. This one is lost. Rutgers may have numbers. Nissan Garachi on his horse, but Okulowicz back for it. Rutgers, though, working with leverage. Scarlet Knights send that out in front. Hilliard can't get that on his stick. And that one fed all the way down. Spiro will take the icing with no cake. And the Scarlet Knights will get a face-off on the other end. Here at 17:44. Tomas Spiro. Can you look at the numbers and see Tomas Spiro has led in 9 goals in 2 games. You have to factor in the tough play of Canisius and some of the great saves that he's made throughout these 2 games. Houlihan forces it into Canisius' defensive zone. Spiro will take the icing again, as that's blown off. Rutgers again trying to finish this weekend out strong in this game in this 3rd period. Well, Canisius has an opportunity to advance to an impressive 13-1 and continue to grow a lead and a point total in this NECHL division. Houlihan looking for it. Now Canisius has it. Canisius going down the other way. Smargon tried to dive and get it, could not do so. That'll go around Spiro. Kata has it on the edge. Takes a body. Namul, who's got 2 goals today, will flick that behind him. Lifted up. And Rutgers had it for a moment, now fed back in. Spiro gets it on his stick. Something he's been pretty good at this year. Kata gets hit. Now taken over and almost a chance for Sammy Askin. Stick hits the glass. Sent over. Kata will come off for a change. And that will be a whistle blown. What appears it could be will be a face-off down the other way. Rive will take the face-off. That one backhanded up. Namel looking for goal number 3. Can't get there on the tip-in. Standing strong is Tomas Spiro. Lifted up and hits the netting out of play. Canisius still looking to apply pressure. You know, the same thing can be said about Canisius. When you get a lead, a lot of teams can get a bit lackadaisical, can slow down a bit. Canisius does not do that. They show no quarter, and neither does Rutgers when down, obviously. Carson Weiner takes the face-off for the Scarlet Knights. You can't get that one onto Reese's stick. Geronimo White Duck looking around. It gets flicked up. Namel trying to control. Neither team can control. Now back at the point with Rutgers. Over there to Sendeki. Sendeki sends it in, and it's just off the pads of Ursu. In the corner. Scarlet Knights looking. Weave back around. Sendeki will hold. It gets tipped up, stays in play. Askin holds on to it. Askin in the high slot. Can't get that one through. But now it's taken. And there's a shot. And no. Can't get past Ursu. And that'll be offside. Askin falls down. And a dangerous play on both ways. Slammed into the boards. Askin kind of lost his footing on that play. But everyone seems all right. And that will lead to a stoppage. It's interesting. There seemed to be an incidental moment. There's no penalty. We stay at 5-on-5. Jerkowski dumps this in. Jennings. Over with Sek. Sek now with it. Bowen keeps it onside for the Golden Griffins. This one over with Jennings. Jennings back with Sek. Sek being chased. And that one taken. There's a shot, and Spiro right in the breadbasket of Tomas Spiro, the Ringwood native. We'll take a pause with 15:06 on the game clock. Faceoff will go to the right of Spiro. Rutgers has had opportunities in this game on power plays. They've killed a good amount of Canisius' power play opportunities. You know, Canisius has a pretty good power play on the road, and that one lifted right through the legs on the chance. Waiting and waiting, they stay on side, just barely. Can't get that one anywhere, though. It goes right to Spiro. Good thing there's no empty net. Changes coming on for Canisius. That one fed in as Sek will look for a change. Brings back on Nissan Garachi. Jagger North. With it. Gets it broken up. Now the Golden Griffins trying to feed this back up top. Calhoun hands it down, looking for somewhere to go with it. No. Another chance for Aarons. DePedrita takes it to the point. There's a shot, no tip in. Werfel has Nissan Garachi with him. Has Reagan with him. Gets it over towards Reagan. Reagan waiting. Reagan looking. Gets it back to Werfel. There's a shot. It's high. North now with it. North will loft it in that same direction. Albrecht. Now back with Sendeki, and Sendeki will dump. Now Turner. Turner looking for another chance. He's got a goal today. Turner, Jack Turner bouncing it off the boards. Albrecht lost it. Couldn't keep it onside. Nissan Garachi dumps that through. And Aarons controls now, but that was taken off the hand of a Scarlet Knight. Sendeki will take it for Rutgers. Albrecht works back into the neutral zone. Now Albrecht with good pass and good feed in. Hilliard looking. Hilliard weaving, and that one ends up into the glove of Caleb Ursu. Canisius hails from Buffalo all the way up north, northern New York. We haven't seen much snow down here. I'm sure they've seen a bit so far. Rough weather yesterday as Jennings sends that in. And Ursu's able to get on it. Bit of snow yesterday. Today has been, in terms of the weather, has been lovely. We'll see if that's the same when I walk outside. In about 12:58 if Rutgers is unable to force overtime. Back up to the point with Jennings. Jennings now sends it the other way. There's a shot sent in, almost tipped through. Jennings trying to apply pressure. Almost a chance. He falls down, trying to save this. Jerkowski trying to backhand around. Spiro makes the save. It does not go through. It sits on the line. Collins sends it. Another pad save from Spiro. What a moment for this Rutgers defensive unit. And Tomas Spiro. Just dove right down into his legs. And that puck goes up top, away from Spiro. No whistles blown, no penalties drawn. Jennings feeds that back in. Geronimo White Duck gets it to Drakowski. Drakowski takes a big hit into the boards but stays up. Change comes on. Spiro covers. The third period is always physical in the game of hockey. And we're seeing that now. Especially when you're down, sometimes all you got to do is just hit each other. And we'll take a look at some of this sequence because it was an interesting sequence. He fell right down, and Spiro was just able to get there. He had to spin around, make a backhanded attempt. And it sat on that line for so long. It was a very scary one for Rutgers, but they found a way to get out of it. And the Scarlet Knights keep this at 4-1 off of great work from Spiro on that play. Reese tried to make something happen, and now Okulowicz with it for Canisius and the Golden Griffins. Splits through two defenders. With Askin. Askin sends a shot, no rebound. Now a rebound. Askin tried to send it in again. Another save from Ursu, and it's covered up again from Ursu. Caleb Ursu just found a way to get down and make that save. There are about 2 or 3 chances there. There was a rebound, another feed, and then a chance to stuff it in front. But Ursu dove down and made the play. It's Caleb Ursu continuing to add on to his great day. Weiner working around now. Yeah, they face 2 tough goaltenders, have these Scarlet Knights. Christian Schwartz yesterday, and now Caleb Ursu. It's a big part of Canisius' game, the great goaltending tandem that they have. Now Sendeki feeds that back in the corner. Gets back up top. Albrecht almost got a chance at a shot. Now Okulowicz. Okulowicz bounces that off. Sendeki gets it off of his skate to Weiner. Weiner. The Scarlet Knights try to weave this through, trying to go through some legs. Can't do it. A great move from Namul. Viney loses it. And the Scarlet Knights have it right back. Taken on the stick. Geronimo Viney with it now. Sek. Out with Reagan. Reagan can't split. A great poke check from Canisius, but it does not go anywhere. Lukumski with a penalty earlier. Now a move from Reagan. Reagan feeds it back up. There's a shot. It's wide. Another good chance for Rutgers. But Canisius will try to work on the counter. They may have something here. Sent to the pads of Spiro. And back up with Spiro, and he takes it with a glove. So Tomas Spiro makes another save. Again, this game stays at 4-1, and in terms of Rutgers' chance of coming back in this game, it's obviously getting late a bit early. So you'd imagine Rutgers will need to score a bit quickly to have a realistic chance at winning, although miracles are always possible. DePedrina working hard against Rutgers, can't get past them. Now Aarons almost gets a shot opportunity. That one almost tipped in. Shaver dives down and tries to make a play. Aarons with the feet and Shaver down on the ice. Both players went into the boards. That's Dan Zacharine. Roy Shaver for Rutgers, and he's still down. They will take a look for Roy Shaver. Gets his head back up. A dangerous diving play. So they will attend to him. Yeah, we'll take a look at the goals in this game from Canisius. Ben Namul has 2 today. Jagger North with a goal. Dan Zacharine finished the 4th goal. Jack Turner has a goal today for Rutgers. Shaver's still down on the ice. We'll hope he ends up all right. We'll take his stick. Sadecki comes out to check on him. Talk about this game for Rutgers, for Canisius, a mostly clean game. Is Shaver back on his feet now. Like he's holding that arm. Shaver makes a lot of tough plays. He was trying to deliver a hit near the boards, trying to get that puck out of there. From Haddonfield, New Jersey. But he's able to get his own way back to the ice off of his own power. Get off the ice, which is great to see for Shaver. I hope he's all good to go. Going forward for this Rutgers team. DePedrina loses it. Sek gets it back. Reagan trying to find his puck. DePedrina has it, though, for Canisius. Goes off of, looked like Aaron's cage. Lost by Aaron's. Now with Jagger North. Lost it again. Albrecht looking for it. Has it. Back with Sendeki. Sendeki fighting around for us. Passes it behind him. Albrecht sitting. Waiting. Reagan back with Sendeki now. Sendeki weaving through with Connor Schwartz, who sends it all the way on the other end, and Rutgers will get a chance here. That goes off the stick of Sendeki. And Kobe DePedrina faces some heat. Canisius with under 9 minutes to go now. Back at the point. Sends it across the ice. Sendeki right up top. There's a shot. It's wide and tipped. Corralled by a Canisius defender. Nissan Garachi gets us into the corner. Reagan takes a tough hit. Albrecht at the point. Now down behind Connor Reagan. In the corner again. Back up top with Nissan Garachi. Nissan Garachi has Sendeki behind him, but he gets into the corner. Now a chance from Reagan. Can't get the shot off Sendeki at the point. Now up top. Albrecht sends it in. Can't get that one. That's wide. Out in front. That's up top. No shot on net for Rutgers. Both wide, one up top. Back around. And we got a traffic jam again. They'll get a change on for Reagan. Get at least one pair of fresh legs onto the ice. But now Canisius going back the other way. The Golden Griffins working through. Shot on Spiro. It's saved by Spiro. That puck is tipped, fed out the other way. Nissan Garachi, Roshan Nissan Garachi, and that one's saved by Ursu. Caleb Ursu. Again, has just made save after save today. The netminder for the Golden Griffins. It's been stout. So that's the duo we've seen this weekend, Caleb Ursu and Christian Schwartz. Also got Nick Gagne, who we not see this weekend, who's got 3 wins. So plenty of netminder depth up there in Buffalo for Canisius. As that one gets sent up on the boards and goes the other way. Houlihan has to win a foot race, but that will go down as an icing. 7:37 now on the clock here in period number 3. That clock is still running. They paused it. The clock kept running. Official's not happy about it, but it stays at 7:26 because I guess you can't really go back up. And now they'll wait 5 seconds to start the clock again. Clock still is not resumed, and now it resumes, so that just saves it. Sendeki fed back up towards Albrecht. Albrecht working in center ice. The Golden Griffins feeding this down by Hansen. The Sendeki corrals. Nissan Garachi. Traffic jam. Calhoun leads it. Jack Turner out with Wicks now. Dumped in by Canisius. The Sendeki waiting through. Albrecht goes past him. Now Hilliard with it. Tough hit by the boards almost. And that one just slapped over to Spiro from center ice as a dump. But it will go down as a shot. Fed back up. Now taken away. Namor Feeds it out in front, and Sendeki able to get there for it. Namel was looking for a potential hattie or a pass. Jerkowski stuffed into the corner. But that one's taken away. Namel with the pass up, goes past Rive. Now Geronimo White Duck sends a shot. And it's saved by Tomas Spiro. Spiro feeds it back up. Now in center ice. Back with Canisius near their own defensive zone. Jerkowski. That one's handed down by Houlihan. Houlihan takes one into the boards. And that one goes all the way up. Stays in play, not out of play. Albrecht looking for it now. Albrecht gets it bounced off. Scarlet Knights looking to maybe get a run out here. Here comes Sek. Sek with the pass. That one's poked out by Namel. Good work by him. But taken back by the Scarlet Knights. Can't get that off cleanly. Scarlet Knights working near the point. Connor Reagan weaving through. Reagan makes a pass. Now fed back up near the slot. Nowhere to go. Reagan looking. Can't get that pass off. And that one dumped in from the point. Houlihan waiting up. Werfel trying to loft this pass. Can't get that one through. Canisius winding around. And that one parades off the boards. Bowen lifts it up, and it goes out of play off of the body of Connor Houlihan. Here with 5:15 left to go in period number 3. Rutgers down by 3 goals against Canisius. They lost by 4 yesterday in a 5-1 defeat. Empty netter at the end was the 5th goal, and this game shaping up to potentially have a similar scoreline, unless if Rutgers can make things happen here late in the 3rd period. Rutgers fighting hard, and that will be a penalty. So Rutgers gets a late power play opportunity. Again, the Scarlet Knights looking to improve this power play with a tick under 5 minutes left to go. Again, now you get to the point where the discussion is also about momentum into their next few games. So that will be 2 minutes of a penalty here with about 5 left to go. Reagan back behind the net. Reagan gets it right back. Pass back up again. Rutgers tries to approach closer, looking for the time to shoot. Canisius' penalty kill has been outstanding today. Albrecht back over towards the circle. Albrecht waiting for it now. He fires, and it doesn't go anywhere. Rutgers working in the right corner now. Bouncing off the boards over towards Reagan. Reagan looking for his chance. Connor Reagan with a shot. It's right in the breadbasket of Caleb Ursu. Ursu makes his save. Still 1:25 left on the penalty. Rutgers looking to finish off strong. Again, they still are playing like it's 0-0. In terms of their approach, they have not tapered off at all, and that's the impressive part about this program and this team. Jerkowski hits the netminder, and that could get dangerous. He just tackled him. Connor Reagan just tackled him. Gloves are off. They're pushing and shoving. And we've got some brouhaha brewing at ProSkate as that gets broken up quickly. Skated into Spiro. Reagan came in and shoved him, and he will be removed from this contest. So Connor Reagan removed from the contest after the tackle. Rutgers, when you talk about tackling, Rutgers usually you think of the game against Illinois they had today in football. That's what that looked like from Connor Reagan. Spiro had to come out and make the save, and when you touch the netminder, you got to expect to take some heat. Jerkowski immediately let that go off. And we'll get a bit of a stoppage, and we'll take our time with 4:16 left to go as this one will drag on at the end after we figure this out, exactly how penalties will be assessed. And we'll see what we can do about this as we get a replay of some actual I guess you can call it a fight at this point. So Jerkowski had to come out, try to get that puck, and Spiro came all the way out. And immediately, Reagan just came in and swooped down. They were ready to go. Officials came in and broke it up, but that was a dangerous play. Reagan just trying to defend his own netminder, as he should. Teammates will probably love that heading forward, but again, you get ejected from the game. Well, again, looks like they will put a penalty on the board for Jerkowski for hitting the goaltender. You'd imagine there'd be a penalty that someone will take in the place of Reagan. And there will be, so a 4-minute penalty goes against Reagan. So Rutgers, that will go on for the final 4 minutes of this game. There's 4:16 left. Now that's a 5-minute. So the Reagan 5-minute major will go on for the remainder of this game. So once those 2 penalties go off for Canisius, the rest of this game is all power play for the Golden Griffins, barring any other calls, obviously. So there already was a penalty against Canisius. So basically 2 penalties colliding with each other on the 5-minute major and the 2-minute minor. So it should stay with advantage for Rutgers. So that'll be a 4-on-3. Rutgers gets the advantage of a 4-on-3 for about 1:17. It'll go to 4-on-4 after that. And then after another 40 seconds or so, we'll get a power play the rest of the way for Canisius. But again, you get a lot of space. 4-on-3 is a very interesting brand of hockey you have to play. You're not used to it very often. This many guys on the ice. Canisius trying to work shorthanded, but this is a chance for Rutgers. Backhanded chance, opportunity. It's out in front, and Ursu gets on it. And now more pushing and shoving. The Jersey kids and the Buffalo kids going at it. The officials hoping that they're done ejecting people today. But you never know. Here at 3:54. Butchko's been removed from the game. Connor Reagan's been removed from the game. Jerkowski sliding into the netminder almost really opened the floodgates for some stuff happening. Great job by the officials to kind of break everything up. Albrecht back with it. Now at the circle, back with Albrecht. Albrecht over there now. Here's Albrecht. Makes a pass. Back with it. Tipped out. And Ursu gets down and makes a save yet again. And no more extracurriculars after that. Fortunately. 3:38 remain in this game. Thank you for sticking with us on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. Albrecht holding on to it at the top. Gets it over outside the circle. Now Albrecht. Albrecht with the feed over to Werfel. Werfel almost had a shot there. Albrecht back to Werfel. Werfel working around. Breaks White Duck's ankles. Moved by Werfel. Back to Albrecht. There's a shot. It's wide. Rebound chance. No. Back in if you want to save by Ursu. Ursu does it yet again. My goodness. Caleb Ursu, you are disgusting. Just ridiculous. Clock kept running again. I mean, time forever moves forward, but it was not supposed to move in that moment. Looks like we'll get a timeout as well as we'll figure this out. However, the clock was supposed to be. 18 seconds left on the first penalty. 1:01 left on the Jerkowski penalty. So still 4-on-3 for just a tad. But there will be a timeout. Caleb Ursu just made a phenomenal save and then another phenomenal save. Just a great sequence from him. If he doesn't have a highlight tape, well, that better be on it. So a lot to recap. Again, Connor Reagan was ejected after tackling Matthew Jerkowski because he decided to touch the netminder because Spiro came out, had to make a save pretty far out, preventing a breakaway. And that led to some extracurriculars and pushing and shoving and whatnot. Well, we almost had a gladiator type of performance for those two. But it was broken up pretty quick. Max Werfel will take the face-off over here. Trying to win it. Again, Rutgers still playing with some fire. But now here come the Golden Griffins. Bowen makes a shot. It's saved by Spiro. Now on the rebound. Spiro's therefore back out in front. It stays away from the netting of Rutgers. Spiro able to get that out of there. Man comes back on. We're at 4-on-4 now. 40 seconds, and then it'll be a power play. Now Bowen back with it. Spiro comes out and gets rid of it. But that will lead to the whistle. Looks like he may have been off. So still 4-on-4. 2:51 left to go. This one getting quite interesting at the end of this contest. Hilliard trying to go the other way. Now Nissan Garachi. This one gets dumped out the other way. Here with 2:40 left to go in the game. 25 seconds left on the Jerkowski penalty. He'll come back on the ice in just a second. Well over 3 minutes left on the Reagan penalty, but there's not that much time left in the game, so that doesn't really matter time-wise. Working around Jennings. Back around. Schwartz looking for someone to go. Now a chance out in front. There's a shot, and Spiro slides over and makes a save. Hilliard making his move. Hilliard getting around. Hilliard takes a shot and saved again by Ursu. Caleb Ursu have a day. 2 minutes remaining here in this game. Aarons back at the point now. Aarons gets it up. Oh no, high slot. Almost got that shot off. Can't get that cleanly on the stick. Namel still looking for the Hattie for Canisius. Schwartz at the circle, takes a shot. It goes off the shoulder of Spiro. No rebound. Now a chance. Cut almost had a breakaway. Now with Calhoun. Calhoun looking to dump. Goes off the official. Jennings working this around. Now back with it is Kata. Kata lost it, deflected. 3 bodies from Canisius are there, and Canisius gets it right back as they sit in this 5-on-4 with 1:12 left to go. Canisius just trying to kill the time here, but they'll go their way down the ice. He's got Rive with him, but no numbers now. Now they get numbers, and Spiro makes a save. It's out in front of him, and Spiro dives down on it, makes a save. Tomas Spiro hangs on to the pressure. Here with 57 seconds left in this contest. I never declare it over until the seconds hit 0, but it's getting pretty close in a 4-1 game. Oh, Kulowitz out to Rive. Rive with a shot. It's up top. Bowen looking. Bowen gets it behind the net. Evaluating. Back in front. Rive looking. No. Out of Zacharine. Bowen sends the pass. Rive, it goes through his legs. Back in front. 30 seconds remain in this game. Random music just played. Zacharine looking. Bowen. Shot off of the glove of Spiro. Sent back down. Rive can't find anywhere to go with it. Now a chance. Out in front. Shot from Bowen. It goes off of Spiro. Good save from Spiro. Big bodies lane. 7 seconds left. Sent down the ice. This should just about do it in terms of action. And it will. Rutgers falls to Canisius 4-1 at the end of it. We've had ejections, fighting, everything you could have asked for in a 4-1 hockey game. Goals go to Jagger North, 2 to Ben Namel. Dan Zacharine finishes it off. And then in terms of the goal scorer for Rutgers, it was Jack Turner on a breakaway. Canisius extends their lead in the NECHL. We'll see if Oswego State can extend theirs in terms of second place and continue to hang on. That's going to be a tight race in the NECHL. Oswego State and Canisius, but Rutgers falls to 6-6-1. Canisius advances to 13-1 on the year in NECHL and the ACHA. But it's been a pleasure. I've been John McCooch. Thank you to all the BSB crew alongside me. It's been a pleasure, and we will see you another time.